Merry Christmas, everyone. I'm sure I can speak for the others when I wish you a Merry Christmas with you and your family. Having a nice dinner, hopefully, and just all around good time with your family and the ones that you love. Hopefully, got some good gifts too, and gave out some and made some people's days really nice and happy. For this week, we're doing our introductions as to what we're going to be doing every other week, rather than just a normal vlog. As with yesterday with Matt, who was doing his music, which, by the way, 8 minutes, bit over the time. I'm not sure if we'd agreed that we could go over for these things, but I guess we'll have to figure that part out later. And since it is the first week doing this, I'm guessing we're probably going to get a bit of leeway, which I'm hoping you guys will give me a bit of leeway, and be fine with me uploading this a bit late, where right now it is 6:07 p.m. Sorry, it's kind of Christmas, you know, family and all. But anyways, probably wondering why I'm wearing the bow tie. They're just awesome. Plus, gonna go with that later. But for now, the actual philosophical or thoughts from places, whatever you wish to look at it as. Not much of a place right now, still my room, but decided to be nice and do a different angle. So for right now, leads to the question of, what is Christmas? Well, originally it was a religious holiday, but really not that much now anymore. Certainly you still see Jesus and such involved, but it's more about Santa Claus and giving out gifts to others now. Which I'm sure we all appreciate such a part, because who doesn't like free things, such as this bow tie, which is very nice. But anyways, back to the actual thoughts. Christmas is more now, as I said, about giving gifts and receiving gifts, and often becomes a much happier time for most people, because obviously the receiving gifts has something to do with it, but Christmas spirit in itself, which makes people just much more happy, that I've noticed, at least from where I am, just happier. No, kind of hard to describe it. Just all around happier and more joyful, more caring, and just more full of love, I guess. Which often shows itself in when, for such things as volunteering, where people tend to give up their time more to help those who are less fortunate than they are, because not all people are lucky enough or have been unable to get a job now, especially with how we're doing here, at least in America, with the economy being down. But leads to the question of, why do we do it? I mean, certainly we don't have to go out of our way to give gifts or to help out and volunteer in such as shelters or doling out food to people who can't afford any right now. Is it just because we're expected to do it, or is there more to it than that? Do we do it because we see it as right, or do we do it just for, just because? The way I've seen it is that for most of our time in the year, we don't have time off, and we just have to keep going on with our lives, either going to school or working our job just to get by. Whereas Christmas, as with the time off, that obviously frees up people to do such things. The spirit and happiness that comes with it, just, I guess it's built up over the years. It just kind of infests almost, but in a good way. So infest probably wouldn't work, but it just enters us and spreads throughout. And we just think, rather than being just normal and going on with our lives, we look beyond what we can do. And look beyond ourselves and see what we can do to help out others and volunteer, donate our time, our money, just go around helping other people, because with Christmas there also comes the time to reflect on what we've been getting. As with Thanksgiving, we give our thanks for what we have. With Christmas, we get new things, and then with each of these new things, it often dawns on us, wow, I'm really lucky to get such a thing, as I'm lucky to get this bow tie or the nice shirt that came with it, as I'm sure other people have been lucky for getting things such as clothes, or I don't know really what a lot of people get, but there are those people out there who can't get those things, and people who aren't going to be able to get such things. So once we get these things, we realize, oh hey, we got this nice bow tie. Some people can't afford a bow tie or a shirt or even a roof to live under. So the way, when you look at it that way, with all this time we've been given and all the things we were able to receive, the nice dinners that people often do, such as my family, which does it every year. Not sure why I added that. Probably edited it out. But anyways, for these things, we look out and we see maybe I should help other people. Maybe other people aren't lucky as I am. And just because they don't have these things doesn't mean they shouldn't be able to get them. They shouldn't feel the love of others. They shouldn't feel the kindness, the happiness that comes from being with those and knowing someone cares enough about you to get you a gift and say, I like that person. They deserve something nice for this holiday. That's about all I can think of for this matter at the moment, anyways. So into the next part for the bow tie, anyways. Right now, it's my favorite gift I've gotten so far, or I'm wearing it. But for people who are watching this video, just put in your in the comments, not the doobly doo, just in the comments what you got for your favorite gift this year. Merry Christmas, everyone.